everybody. I wanted to talk to you about something important today before we get into our sushi bowls. My husband likes to say all these dumb sayings from movies he remembers as a kid, and one of them is long noodle, long life. And since we're on the Asian food kick, I guess, today, it made me think of this, of just how health is a long game. So a lot of times nutrition's tricky because when we eat things today, we don't often notice the consequences until years or decades even down the road. And so sometimes it's hard to know if what we're doing is good for us. And so it's something to pay attention to. Something that I really believe strongly is that the habits that we develop now and that we're helping our kids develop now really influences them for long-term health and sets them up either for success or for chronic disease. And so as parents, when we make the decision to try to work on that ourselves, then our kids are watching. So as a mom, your kids are watching you and how you treat your body, and they're going to ask why, and you have the role to be able to set for them of how they're going to eat long term. So for instance, when my husband and I, about 6 years ago or so, we really wanted to think about, we're not feeling so great all the time. I think we could do better. So we decided to make some changes, and our kids weren't so sure they wanted to be on board. But what happened is we said, okay, we're going to set a goal for 30 days. 30 days we can do anything that's hard. If we don't like it, we can go back to the old way, things that we were doing before. So we started with a 30-day goal. That seemed doable for everybody. And we started with just a simple change. What can we do for 30 days? And when we did that, we were able to make progress. We said, okay, this is easy enough. And then we liked the results, so we kept going for longer. And so just starting with 30 days of understanding why. Why do you want to make a change? Why is it important to you? So if you don't understand the why, maybe it's to feel better long term. That's hard long term. But what about short term? Why do you want to eat better now? Why do you want to go on a GLP-1 now? Or why are you thinking about it? Is it so that you can lose weight quickly? Well, guess what? Even if you're losing weight quickly, the things that you are putting in your body now still have consequences long term. So how are you going to use the medication now if you're going to be taking a GLP-1 to benefit you for your long-term health? What's it going to do for you? Are you developing habits now that are going to benefit you long term? And what about your kids? They're watching what you eat. So usually, the things that we're feeding ourselves, that's going to be good for our kids too. If we want to feed ourselves well, why not feed that to our kids? Why are we giving our kids the junk food and then we're having like mom's diet food? It shouldn't be that way. It should be that the family is doing it together, because what mom wants to do for her health, it's going to benefit the kids' health as well. The problem is it's easy to lose motivation. So we might be like, hey, I'm so excited to get going on this new goal, this new health thing. I want to eat healthier. I want to eat more fruits and vegetables for all my meals throughout the day. So you get started and then you don't really know why you're doing it. Maybe you saw this video and you're like, I want to eat healthier. I don't know, something like that. But you have to understand your why. No one can tell you your why. Why do you want to do better for yourself? Why do you want to take a GLP-1? Why do you want to eat healthier? Is it just because you want to feel better now? That is awesome, because it will help you feel better now. And then it's going to help you long term. So understand your why. Your willpower will only last for a short time, and your motivation is going to wane. You start out excited, but it quickly, when it gets hard especially, you're going to give up. So understand your why. Think about it. Talk to your kids about it. They're going to support you. So why do you want to make these changes? And what are you going to do when it gets hard? How are you going to get through that? You're going to be like, oh yeah, this is why. I want to be able to be there for my grandkids. I want to be able to move and play with my kids now. I want to be able to get up off the floor as I age. So what is your why? And how are you going to keep that motivation when you no longer feel motivated and you don't have the willpower? You got to understand the why. That's the first step to making a change, especially in nutrition, when you don't always see the benefits long term. But you got to understand, why do I want to do better? For myself, Is it for my kids? Is it for the planet? You know, whatever. What do you want to do and why do you want to do it?
Mom, what are we having for dinner?
Sushi bowls?
Yes!
Okay, it's Saturday night. I'm tired. Sometimes we do pizza, but tonight we decided to do sushi bowls because it's pretty easy to put together. The longest thing that probably that we have to put together for sushi bowls is the sweet potatoes. So we just have to cook them. I just cooked them in the microwave. For 2 big ones, it took about 10 minutes, but you could do one in about 5 or so. I don't know what this black part is on the potato. We'll just cut that out. But these are beautiful on the outside, super dark. Sweet potatoes have a lot of fiber, beta carotene. They're awesome. So for a potato, they're probably, the darker the sweet potato is, the better. The more nutrients. Usually the darker the food, the healthier it is, or the more antioxidants and phytonutrients. So sweet potatoes are a fun way to add color and nutrients to your dishes. I don't know what in the world is going on with this potato with the dark spots. That's okay. We'll just cut it out. It's not going to kill us. And then, so what I do for the sushi bowls that we're going to make is I just dice them up small. Another fun way is you can roast sweet potatoes and then put those in any kind of green bowl. So with quinoa or with a brown rice, you can roast them in the oven, and that's going to take about half an hour. But this, like I say, I was tired, did a lot of yard work today, so we're going to just dice up some microwave sweet potato and cut out these weird brown spots. And then this is good on your sushi bowl with some cucumbers. I'll show you the ingredients we have on the table. I usually will do cucumbers, seaweed, bell pepper, edamame. I think I just put those in the microwave too because it's microwave night. I'm going to keep it simple. Okay, so we're all ready to make sushi bowls. I just have shredded carrots, bell pepper, cucumber, avocado, edamame, and a sweet potato. And then we use the sushi ginger and the rice vinegar. And then I made a sriracha mayo out of cashews and lime juice and a little bit of maple syrup and soy sauce and sriracha. And then this is the magic, is the sushi nori, just like you would make sushi with, only it's a lot easier. Everyone can dish up and put it in their own bowl, whatever ingredients they want. And this is the seaweed that you would use for that, but we just crumble it up, or you could use scissors if you want. And the Instant Pot is one of my favorite ways to cook rice. So tonight we're just using white rice because our kids really like white rice for these, but to make it more nutritious, you'd use brown rice, or better yet, quinoa is going to be high protein and great fiber content. So let's see how we're going to assemble these sushi bowls. All the kids, I think they use most of the ingredients. We'll see what they look like when they come to the table. All right, Stu, how are you going to make your bowl? Usually we have tofu, but unfortunately I didn't make that today because I was too tired.
Let's start out.
You can start out with edamame. What about rice?
Oh, I do that last.
Oh.
Then cucumbers.
What do you like? What do you like about sushi bowls?
That they're messy and fun.
Why are they fun?
Because you don't have to worry about manners.
Why don't you have to worry about manners? Do you like being able to choose what to put on it?
Mm-hmm.
Is the avocado stuck on the spoon?
Mm-hmm.
This is interesting to watch your process. I always thought
Actually,
bowls were made with the grain on the bottom, but that's fun. The rice has been sitting there a little bit. Okay, now what are you going to put on there?
My favorite thing of all.
Ooh, you going to show us how you crumble it up?
Mm-hmm. No manners.
Oh, that's the fun part. Except that package was open, so maybe it's not as crumbly. Oh, you like that you get to use your hands. Are you going to use chopsticks to eat yours?
Probably.
You gonna put some soy sauce or any condiments to give it some flavor?
What's this?
That is seasoned rice vinegar. It's kind of sweetened rice vinegar. It makes it taste good. Or there's a sriracha mayo in the jar. Yeah, just sprinkle a little.
Stuart, the rice
And
vinegar
then-
makes it taste really good.
Yeah, and then you can put a little soy sauce. That's good.
No, that's okay. I think that's good.
Okay. You don't want any soy sauce?
This is not
Okay.
nice.
That's your rice bowl with all the veggies on the bottom. Is there anything else that would make it better?
Nope.
No? Not tofu?
There's tofu?
No, sorry. Would that make it better?
Yes, definitely.
Do you guys like big tofu?
Tell me about it.
All right, Brianna, your turn to make your bowl. Let's see how she makes it. She likes to use chopsticks, right?
Oh yeah, chopsticks are my favorite utensil
Why?
because they make me eat slower
Oh.
and enjoy my food, and because they're a challenge to use and make eating more exciting.
Yeah, we got to slow down our eating so it digests better, right? I was listening to a podcast about that today. You're supposed to chew your food like 20 times.
You're always listening to me. One time I tried chewing my food 20 times in spite, and I
It
got
disintegrates.
yeah, it was like complete mush. And carrots.
Okay, she's got carrots.
It's like
And all the
Are you going to put everything on it?